I wonder who was sitting there. That's gross. I'm Gio Lessard. I'm 19. I've been training at Hub for about 7 years, since I was 12. I'm from Brockton, Massachusetts. I was born in Colorado, so I'm kind of always back and forth between Brockton and Colorado.
You've been through 2 qualifiers now. Did you expect to get those outcomes, or were you looking for more, or potentially expecting less in those qualifiers?
In the qualifiers, I was surprised I made it through in speed, because that wasn't really what I was going for. And I was a little bummed that I didn't make it through in skill, but I'm kind of glad that I didn't make it through to Montreal, because that gave me the chance to get to USPK, and then that was a bit of a warm-up, because it was a step up of a competition, but I also had more time to train for a larger scale competition. And then USPK, I was definitely surprised at how well I did. Now I'm getting ready for SPL, so good progression.
What's it like going from like a beginner in parkour to competing at the World Championships?
It's definitely strange. I didn't even know SPL was the World Championships. I just thought it was a big competition. So in the last couple months, taking it a bit more seriously and training for that has definitely been at least like a motivator for me to even just train harder and stuff.
What motivates you to keep pushing your limits in parkour?
I definitely think it's the community. I think like Will and Brandon, and just having such a tight group of people like pushing each other, joking on each other, and just being like together all the time. Really, we start to get a feel for everybody's style and strengths and weaknesses, so we can kind of do a bit of push and pull on that.
Have you guys developed any like rituals or routines before competition or training at the gym?
We've done like a couple like mock competitions, like the semi-final skill stuff, timed rounds and stuff. And then also, I mean, we get to the gym, we like pretty religiously go outside and warm up and do like our preliminary training together.
What are you looking forward to most at SPL 3? Any rounds you're looking forward to there?
I really like the format of the qualifier round at Texas, the like 20 minutes, a couple challenges. I think I have my biggest strength in that. And then also just looking forward to going to a new gym and being able to travel around and meet new people.
Anyone you're excited to meet at this competition that you've never met before?
I've never met Daryl, who I always looked up to. I thought he was a really good athlete. And then Tim, of course, and just even at USPK, just meeting all the new people I never heard of before, it was awesome. So
a lot of athletes deal with like plateaus where they're training and they just kind of get stuck at a certain level.
I think honestly the competition has been a big motivator. I feel like before the last couple months I hit sort of a plateau. I wasn't really pushing myself, so I think the competition has given me something to kind of try to elevate my skills a bit more.
Specific competition preparations for SPL 3?
I've been trying to work on a lot of like cardio, like having the stamina, because the competitions are heavily like stamina based, and then also just trying to elevate, trying to find out what my weaknesses are, seeing what my weaknesses are from other competitions, and just really hit the weak points.
Let's call your shots. What are your aspirations for SPL 3? Where do you think you're going to end up? What's a win in your book?
Win, I'd say top 5. I'd like to pre-qualify for next year. I'd be happy with that, but I, again, have to go there, meet, see who's there, see what the competition's like, but I'm aiming for at least qualifying for next year.
So like a goal is to continue competing, go through next year as well?
Yeah, I definitely think this year was a bit of a warm-up, but again, I'm hoping to do as best I can, but it'll be fun to continue to go as the years go on.
What advice would you give yourself when you're starting parkour about training?
I'd definitely say to just like let myself fail a bit more, because I think when I was starting, I'd just try to do stuff that I was good at and then get happy about that, but then not really work on my weak points or really try to go any farther than that. I'd just work on the things I was already good at. So I think just failing at some of my weaker things and learning how to progress from there would be.
You have a day job, but you also have a night shift, right?
Yeah. So I'm a plumber by day, and then I do art and screen printing. I run my own small screen printing brand, Luxury Souls Apparel, www.luxurysoulsapparel.com.
How do you think Brendan and Will are going to do? Call the shots for them.
My shots, I think they're both podium in there. I think Brandon did really good last year, and he's just had more time to progress, so definitely top 3 for Brandon. And I know Will hasn't been before, but Will's like the craziest speed athlete I've seen, so I definitely think he has a good chance of podium, if not winning. Oh!
Hooper!
Let's go.
Test!
Brandon's used to this.
Yeah, I've never done that.